So the real question is, how does single moms end up with Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray, Bam Bam, and DEEBO? They're all in our neighborhoods. Duh. That's how they end up with Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray, Bam Bam, and DEEBO. They're flooded in the neighborhood. That's how they ended up with them. A lot of single moms didn't choose that life, but they was in their neighborhoods. How many of y'all knew Raekwon and Taekwon and Shaheem and Laquan was around the corner going to the NBA, going to the NFL, going to be a doctor, going to med school? I didn't know any dudes like that growing up. When I grew up around a bunch of drug dealers. That's what I grew up around. I didn't see Raheem and TYRONE going to law school. I didn't see Shaquan going to medical school. I didn't see TYRONE going to law school or going to the NBA, going to the NFL. I didn't see no guys like that in my neighborhood. All I saw was Tyrone, Bam Bam, Pookie, Ray Ray, and DEEBO. That's all I saw in my neighborhood. I never saw all of these great, successful men in my neighborhood. How many men did you know in your neighborhood that was police officers, firefighters, lawyers, doctors? How many of them was in your neighborhood? Because they wasn't in my neighborhood when I was growing up. They was not in my neighborhood. So a lot of women that bash other girls for being single moms ended up with Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray, Bam Bam, and DEEBO. That was all in her neighborhood. That's how she ended up with him. Because that was all in her neighborhood. That was all she knew. A lot of females ended up with this kind of dude because that was all they knew. They knew the drug deal. They knew the fast life. That's all they knew. It's not that they didn't want no better. And yeah, I went to college. Yeah, I did. I went to college and Tyrone, Pookie, Ray was in there too because we in the same type of element. We going to school together. We both broke. We don't have no money. So of course she's going to end up with Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray, and DEEBO and Bam Bam because that's all in her neighborhood. She didn't have a good figure in her life where she had an NFL player living around the corner, NBA dude up the block, Taekwon, he's going to law school across the street. Oh, Brad is up there going to med school upstairs. Go get with him. She didn't have it in her neighborhood. How could she possibly know any better? She should have known. She should have did better. But she got to know better first. She got to have that in her neighborhood to even get in that type of class and be around those kind of people in order for her to get that right partner for her. Because a lot of girls grew up with these people in her that flooded in their neighborhood. And y'all know Tyrone, Bam Bam, Pookie, and DEEBO was in y'all neighborhoods growing up. Nothing but drug dealers in our neighborhood growing up. And that's how she ended up a single mom with Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray, Bam Bam, and DEEBO. Because that's all she was around. And that was all in her neighborhood was Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray, Bam Bam, and DEEBO. Raise your hand and have you know anybody around in your neighborhood that was going to the NFL, going to the NBA, going to law school, going to med school, going to the Major League Baseball. How many dudes was in that neighborhood that was doing all of that? You ain't gotta like me. You just mad because I tell her how it is. You tell her how it might be. Y'all be out here fronting. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gotta stop listening to them girls telling you, you know what I'm saying, that these men are capable of love. Yeah, as long as you get giving up everything free. Free pussy, free ass, free money, you take care of them. That's the only way I can see you telling me that, you know, men are capable of love. Yeah, because you're giving up everything for free, sweetheart. All your services are free. Everything's free. Okay? Everything is free because you're not relatable. You can't tell somebody how to be a wife and you're not relating yourself to anybody else. Some girls met their predator at 4 or 5 years old, was raped by their uncle, molested by their father. You don't know somebody else's life. Everybody's not cut from the same cloth. So for you to sit up here and tell everybody, oh, this is how you be a wife and all of that, girl, you're full of shit. You're just full of shit. You're not even talking with actual facts. You have nothing to back up anything that you're saying. You're just saying the same thing like everybody else says. Repetitious conversation. Nobody's saying anything different. How are you relatable to other female that's going through shit right now in foster care? She getting raped by other men in foster care. Like, talk about that. But you're not ready for that conversation. It's too deep for you to go there. So you'd rather just criticize other women for not being married or criticize other women for being a single mother. How about she never even planned on being a single mother? Shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? He probably walked out on her when the time she got knocked the fuck up. You don't know that shit. But you'll sit up here and talk about, oh, you don't know how to be a wife. No, you don't know how to be relatable, and you're a liar. You're a big-time liar. Every time I turn around, it's like, oh, well, you know, men are capable of love. Yeah, when everything is free. Everything's free. Your mouth is free. You're swallowing his babies. You let him have sex with you for free. You're buying his love. You're buying him gifts. I'm pretty sure 9 times 10 you like take care of your men in that kind of way. You're the person that's the hunter. You want to be the one that's taking care of a man. That's how you telling me that a man is able to love you. As long as you're giving, and he's taking and receiving, of course he's going to be in love with you. You're doing everything. You're giving everything for free. All your services are free. He's draining your whole life. He's sucking the life out of you, sucking the soul out you. And that's the whole thing. They don't want to keep it real about that. They sit up here and lie and act like all these men have loved you down and they've done everything they can to be the perfect man in your life. And everything is peachy flowers and dandelions and floral and cherry blossoms. All that is a lie. All of it is a lie. I know it's a lie. I can see right through the bullshit. Because I already know what you was doing. You was giving everything for free. They're not telling you that part. You would rather rewind a tape that sounds good to you. You don't tell everybody around here, the females, that you're giving up your behind for free. You're not telling people that. You're just lying. And that's not a good thing. That's one thing you want to be. If you're concentrating, you got to keep it real with females. Tell them that you have something for free.